For too long, dear brothers and sisters, we have been shackled. We've been shackled by fear in this country, speaking for our brothers and sisters overseas. We've been shackled by fear to speak for our brothers and sisters right here at home. You have political prisoners who it would be terrifying to say their names from a convention stage, because to challenge the United States security apparatus is to put yourself in its path. And so we sat by. The HLF 5, the Holy Land Foundation 5, were taken away from us. Dr. Afia Siddiqui was put away. And by the way, her sister is here, and I want you to say Allahu Akbar as loud as you can to show that we will stand with Dr. Afia. Takbir. I want you to know that your sister is not forgotten by this community. Imam Jamil Abdullah Al-Amin was put away in a sham trial, a leader in this country, a hero in this country. And many of us looked away, because to support the HLF 5, to support Afia, to support Imam Jamil, is to risk staining yourself with what they were smeared with. It's time for us to take a page out of the book of the people of Gaza and to show that we are not afraid. We are not afraid to speak the truth. We are not afraid to bear the consequences of the truth. We are not afraid of the people of falsehood. We are afraid of meeting the Creator who sent His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam in truth, for truth, holding us accountable for our silence. Now here's the good news. Here's the good news, dear brothers and sisters. You're seeing courage bred all over the world right now, on college campuses, in the streets of the United States and Germany and France. Throughout the entire world, they have not been able to quell the fever that has been born out of Palestine. They have tried to torment, they have tried to suppress, they have failed in every regard. They will continue to fail, inshallah. They have overplayed their hands because they have hearts of stone, and they do not understand what is in our hearts and the hearts of the people of Palestine. Our fear is born out of faith, and our faith requires tawakkul, trusting in the divine plan. And the divine plan is victory for our ummah and reward for every single person that sacrifices in His cause. We are not afraid to stand for the truth and face the consequences. I want to end with one thing, inshallah ta'ala. Some of you might have seen this particular brother get thrown out of Anthony Blinken's hearing the other day. I don't know if you all know this, but this administration does not like nicknames. And so what do you call Joe Biden? What do you call Joe Biden? What do you call Joe Biden? That's good. He doesn't like that. Staff doesn't like it. It's humiliating. It's embarrassing. And only Allah knows what he's going to see in his sleep tonight and talk about tomorrow. But his failure to see the tens of thousands of Palestinians massacred by his constant sign-off requires that we challenge him, that we shame him, because this is perhaps of the most shameful episodes of American history. Anthony Blinken doesn't like the nickname Blinken the Butcher. Came out in one of the leaks of the State Department. Some of you saw this brother, Muhammad Habba. Come on up here. I just had to do this to make sure he doesn't heckle my speech. I saw him backstage and I was like, Alhamdulillah, you're not arrested again. Because it seems like he's always in jail. Muhammad and our brave brothers and sisters from Colombia and those that you have seen have stood in the face of the tyrants here and have said to them what they hate to hear, but in the process delivered a clear message to the rest of the country and to the world that we will not rest until Palestine is freed. And you know what's amazing about what, and by the way, I have to say that this is the incredible work, mashallah, of AMP, American Muslims for Palestine, the Irvine 11, mashallah, who I shouted out earlier today, who set a precedent for student activists as well. All of the work that AMP is doing, all of the work that our brothers and sisters are doing that are challenging this government, this administration at every turn. Somehow, he managed to speak longer while getting arrested than I did in the last 30 minutes. Really impressive, mashallah. But this isn't a joke. This isn't a joke. We do this because we feel like we have to. And we fear the consequences of our inaction. And we fear meeting our Creator with that level of neglect for His creation. If the people of Gaza are special, advocacy for them is special. And to all of the Zionists that will be reporting on this event, I want you to know from this crowd that this community will not turn its back on a single Muslim figure that is targeted by this state, and will not turn its back on a single institution or organization that is targeted by the United States government, whether it's a Democratic administration or a Republican administration. We are all ICNA, we are all MAS, we are all CARE, we are all AMP. We will not allow them to isolate us and to pit us against each other and to smear or stain or surveil one of us without the entire community saying, back off. And here's what I'm going to have Muhammad do, because I know that they're here. It's always nice. You know, the Islamophobic outlets report more on the ICNA convention than it seems like Muslim media does as a whole. So I know that y'all are here. I want Muhammad to lead some chants for Palestine here. And I want this to be the loudest. We got walls here. We got all these thousands of people contained. I want you, say what you wanted to really say to Anthony, the Butcher Blinken.
Jazakallah, Shaykhna. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I want to say it's a pleasure to be with you all today. Alhamdulillah. Earlier this week, we didn't think this was possible. Let's make sure that we're nice and loud in here so they hear us outside and they hear us in all these cameras, inshallah. Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Gaza! Free, free Gaza! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! This last chant is something I need everyone to participate in. Every single one of us. So the people in Gaza, when they see this, they will see that their brothers and sisters in Baltimore, in the United States, have them on their mind and will not forget them. I'm going to start chanting Gaza, Gaza. You guys chant with me. Gaza, 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 Gaza. Takbir! Takbir! Brothers and sisters, they can arrest as many people as they want. They could jail as many people as they want. One night in jail is nothing compared to what they are doing to the people in Rafah, what they are doing to the people of Gaza. They can do what they want, but Anthony Blinken will be remembered as the butcher of Gaza, and Genocide Doe will go down for what he did in Gaza. Jazakumullah.